Raising the Bar Sports Picks, where we give picks and analysis on some of our favorite games at the same time. We have ice cold beverage. Today is Wednesday, January 29th, 2020. Yesterday we went 5-5, moving plus 4 units with a 50% winning percentage. So, there was one of those days where we didn't do so great, but we were 5-5, and we still came out on top if you ran the units the right way, the way we do it, 1 through 5. 1 meaning we like the game. We're not crazy about the game, so we're not going to invest so much money. And 5, we love it. Yesterday we did have a 5 unit, which was Villanova, and Villanova creamed them, just like I thought they would, even though I am a Villanova guy. So yes, I'm a little bit of a home guy, because I love all the Philadelphia sports. But that's not the reason I sincerely thought that Villanova was a better team. So good for them. All right, so we're gonna do better today than we did yesterday. I have a lot of picks today, mainly in the NCAA, but we do have a few NBA games we're gonna go through today. All right, so the beer of the day is Raging Bitch by Flying Dog. All right, so this is probably one of the best times you could ever say Raging Bitch. I want my Raging Bitch over here. Get that Raging Bitch out of here. I don't like it. This has 8.3 alcohol by volume, percent alcohol by volume. So a few of these, and you're gonna feel it. You get a 6-pack for like $11. Flying Dog puts out some good products. So Flying Dog, this is to you. All right. Got my frosted mode. See that? Raging Bitch. Let me see. Can you see that? Raging Bitch. Alright. We're going to go right through these picks here. And while you have it, a little bit of time, if you can hit that like button, the little thumbs up, alright, and subscribe so you could get all of our future shows. And please share this this video, alright? Sharing is giving, because you're giving everyone a chance to win some money. We're here to win some money. That's the main reason why we're here. We're here to maybe see a couple beers. I'm drinking the beer. You got to go out and buy it, right? Just like I'm going to give you the picks, you got to put the money down and invest that money the right way, all right? So hopefully we win a lot of money today. All right, our first pick for today, we're looking at the DePaul Blue Demons and the Seton Hall Pirates. That game time starts at 6:30 tonight. DePaul against the spread, 9-10. Seton Hall, 13-5-1. Straight up, DePaul 13-7. Seton Hall 15-4. Over and under, DePaul 9-9, and Seton Hall 8-10. We're gonna go with Seton Hall Pirates, and we're laying a 10.5. That's our first pick of the day. Next pick. We're looking at Northwestern Wildcats versus Michigan State Spartans. By the way, that Seton Hall game is a 2-unit. We're looking at Northern Western Wildcats and Michigan State Spartans. Starting time is at 6:30. Against the spread, Northwestern's 8-11, Michigan State's 10-10. Straight up, meaning you would pick the money line. Northwestern's 6-13, and Michigan State's 15-5. Over under, Northwestern 9-9, and Michigan State 9-11. If you want to know the weather, that's going to be at game time. It's going to be 29 degrees. We're going with Michigan State, and we're laying the points. And at this time, it was 17. Let's see what it is now. It's still 17. Next game. And that is a 3-unit. Alabama Crimson Tide versus LSU Tigers. That game time starts at 7 p.m. And all times are Eastern, by the way. So I don't know if you're on the West Coast, but you'll have to adjust your time, obviously. Alabama against the spread, or against the number, 15-4, and LSU 9-9. Straight up, money line. Alabama 12-7, LSU 15-4. Over under, Alabama 12-7, LSU 10-9. Alabama is coming off a 4-game winning streak. LSU 10. Or 2, sorry. We're taking LSU money line. I have that down as a 4-unit. Our third pick to the day. I had it locked in at 207. So this would be one of the games that I would add to a parlay to increase my money on that ticket. Okay. Our next game, UNC Greensboro Spartans versus Western Carolina Catamounts. Against the spread, UNC Greensboro is 10-9, and Western Carolina is 10-7. Straight up money line is UNC Greensboro 16-5, and Western Carolina 13-6. Over and under 12-7 for Greensboro, Western Carolina 12-5. Greensboro is coming off a 4-game winning streak. And Western Carolina is just coming off a win, but before that they had 3 losses. Our pick of the day is UNC Greensboro with the money line. We have that down as a 4-unit. Next pick. St. Bonaventure Bonnies versus Fordham Rams. Against the spread, St. Bonaventure is 10-9, and Fordham is 7-12. Straight up money line, 12-8 for Bonaventure, and Fordham 7-12. Over under, Bonaventure is 10-9. Fordham is 5-14. St. Bonaventure in road games are 2-6 this year. Okay, when playing against a team with a losing record, they're 5-2. When playing against a losing record, with a losing record after 15 or more games, they're 1-0. In all games, they're 10-9. As a favorite, they're 7-5, and as a road favorite, they're 1-3. Fordham, when playing against a team with a winning record, they're 3-6. Playing against a team with a winning record after 15 or more games, they're 1-1. In all games, they're 7-12. In all line games, they're 7-12. St. Bonaventure, right now, they're coming off a 3-game losing streak. Okay? And Fordham are just coming off a 1-loss streak here. The pick we're taking St. Bonaventure, and we're laying the points. Now that game time is slated for 7 o'clock. Here I have 6 points for that game. Let's see if it moved. It's still at 6. Next game, moving right along. And that St. Bonaventure game, I have them as a 2-unit. Valparaiso Crusaders versus Bradley Braves. That game is slated for 7 o'clock tonight. All right. Against the spread, the Crusaders, I'm not going to try to say that name of this town again because I know I'm butchering it. Against the spread, 12-7-1, and Bradley 12-8. Straight up, the Crusaders are 11-10, and Bradley 14-7. Over under, 10-10 for the Crusaders, and Bradley 10-9-1. The Crusaders in the road games, last 9 road games, they are 4-5. When playing against a team with a winning record, they're 7-2. When playing against a team with a winning record after 15 or more, they're 3-0. As an underdog this year, they're 6-6. Bradley, when playing against a team with a winning record, is 6-4. When playing against a team with a winning record after 15 more games, they're 1-12. As a favorite, they're 7-5. As a home favorite, they're or pick 'em, they're 6-12. The Crusaders are coming off a 1-win record, and Bradley, they're coming off a 1-loss streak here. Our pick for this game, we're taking the Bradley Braves, and we're laying the points of 5.5. Next pick, we got the Loyola Ramblers versus Southern Illinois Salukis. All right, and that Crusaders and Braves game, we're taking that as a 3-unit. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. What did I do here? 3-unit. Chicago, Little Chicago, against the spread, against the number, they're 10-9. Southern Illinois 11-9. Straight up 14-7, 11-10 for Southern Illinois. And for the money line, Chicago 7-13, and for Southern Illinois 6-14. Chicago, the old Chicago, coming off a 1-loss streak. Southern Illinois is coming off a 3-win streak. Let's look at the movement of the line here. It has only moved half a point, so quite honestly, the money's not really affecting this game too much. It started off at 4 in favor of Illinois, and it's only 4.5. We're taking the Loyola Ramblers money line, 2 unit. Next game, Baylor Bears and Lady Bears versus Iowa State Cyclones. That game slated for 9 o'clock tonight. That game opened at 4 for Baylor. That they would be laying 4, and now it is up to laying 5.5. Slight change in numbers here. Money's moving. All right. Looking at the matchup. Baylor against the spread, 12-6. Iowa State 10-9. Straight up, Baylor 17-1. Iowa State 9-10. Money line, Baylor 8-10. Iowa State 9-1. In the road games, Baylor are 5-1. When playing against a team with a losing record after 15 or more, they're even. In all games, 12-6. As a road favorite, they're 2-1. Iowa State, when playing against a team with a winning record, they are 5-8. Our pick, Baylor Bears. And we are laying the points. Which is, I have them locked in. This is only a half. Yep, 7 points. Didn't move. 3.5. We're taking that as a 4 unit. Next pick. Arizona State Sun Devils versus Washington State Cougars. That game is slated for 11 p.m. tonight. It's one of the last games tonight. If not, probably the latest game. Eastern time, I believe that's the latest game tonight. 11 o'clock. Arizona State against the number 10-9. Washington State 9-12. Straight up, Arizona State, they are 12-7, and Washington State 12-9. Over under, Arizona State 7-12. Washington State 11-10. When playing against a team with a winning record, Arizona State is 9-5. When playing against a team with a winning record after 15 or more games, Arizona State is 3-1. Washington State, when playing against a team with a winning record, they're 5-7. When playing against a team with a winning record after 15 or more games, they are 2-3. They are losers. Arizona State. This doesn't have the record for the last game. And Washington State. They're coming off a 2-loss streak. Line opened up at 2.5, and it's still 2.5. It looked like it moved up to about a half a point, and it came back down. Now we are taking 2 picks here. Arizona State with the money line. And I feel comfortable saying if you wanted to take that with the points, go right ahead. And I have it locked in at 2. So there's 2 separate picks there. Both of those are 3 units. That's pretty risky for me, myself, documenting this and trying to keep a. So if I lose this, that's 6 units right off. And that's off from 1 game. But I feel confident in this pick. Okay. We're going over to NBA. That's it for NCAA. NBA tonight. It's only a handful of games, and we're going to pick some. First one we're going to look at is slated for 7 o'clock tonight, which is Chicago. Chicago and Indiana. Chicago against the spread, they're 23-26. Indiana, they're 25-20-2. Straight up money line, 19-30. Chicago. Indiana, 30-17. Indiana is a good team. I really like them this year. Over under money line wise, 24-1. Chicago, 24-23. Indiana. We're going with Indiana. And I am taking them with money line. If you want to tease that down, because right now it's at 9, okay? Indiana is laying 9. If you want to tease that down, then I would, yes, I would take that with the points. But if you leave it the way it is and you don't feel like you, and you're scared about moving that line around, take them with the money line. I'm taking them with the money line. That's a 2 unit. If you notice, I picked more college games than NBA's because I really don't like the NBA this year. They are very unpredictable. I look at I'm here to make money, and looking at this in the end, these games this year for NBA, it's very hard to tell who's gonna who are the favorites. You know, anybody could show up any given night, and it's kind of it's baffling to me. You know, the guys you would think that would show up don't show up. You have Harden go 4 games straight with like a 20% 3-point shot percentage, which is crazy. You know, so I just don't understand what's going on with the NBA this year. It's still fun to look at and watch, but it's hard to get your finger on the button, you know. And hopefully we can get it together soon, or NBA can get it together soon, because playoffs are coming up, and we really want to make some money off these playoffs, right? All right, next game we're looking at slated for 7:30 tonight, and it is Detroit Pistons versus the Brooklyn Nets. Against the spread, Detroit 17-29. Brooklyn 19-25. Money line straight up. Detroit 17-31 and Brooklyn 19-26. Over under money line. We're looking at Detroit 30-17-1. Brooklyn 22-21. Right now the points are looking at. We're looking at 6. Brooklyn Nets 6. They started off at 7, so it dropped down a little bit. Over under 227.5. we are looking at Brooklyn money line. I believe they're going to win, but I do believe it's going to be a close game. Closer game than we would like it to be, right? I believe the over-unders alone, especially with the NBA this year, they have been freaking horrible. I mean, anytime I feel like I got it on the money, right? The over-unders have been biting me. So they could bite it. Next game, Memphis Grizzlies and New York Knicks. Memphis Grizzlies, let's start with them. Let's just say they have been the most underrated team and not given much respect this year. Memphis Grizzlies are a better team than most people think. They're looking to be in the playoffs this year, and we're going to start looking at them a little bit better. You know, we're gonna. If anybody is following this YouTube channel, we are going to start opening our own eyes to Memphis. Memphis is going to be a good team. Against the spread, Memphis 25-21, New York 24-23. Straight up against the spread. Hopefully it didn't cut out too much, but we just had the camera to shut off. So if you didn't hear the last pick was Memphis. We're taking the points 2.5. We're laying the points 2.5, and that's a 2. Okay. Our next pick, we have Houston Rockets versus the Portland Trailblazers. That game is slated for 10 o'clock tonight. Houston against the spread, 23-23. Portland, 17-28-2. Straight up money line, we have 29-17 Houston. Portland, 20-27. Over under, 21-25 for Houston. Portland, 24-22. Houston's going off finally, kind of looking a little better. They just came out off a win off of Utah, and Portland just come off a win off of Indiana. Our pick for this game, we're taking Houston. Points right now. We're going to take Houston with the points. It's 2.5. So we're laying the points 2.5, and that's a 2. I believe that's my last pick. Right? Yeah. All right. So we have a number of picks here. Let's go over them. Seton Hall, we're laying the points 10.5, 2 unit. Michigan State, laying the points 17, that's a 3 unit. LSU, taking that money line, 4 unit. UNC Greensboro, money line, 4 unit. St. Bonaventure, we're laying the points at 6, that's a 2 unit. Bradley Braves, laying the points 5.5, that's a 3 unit. Loyola Ramblers, money line, that's a 2 unit. Baylor Bears, 3.5, we're laying the points. That's a 4 unit. Arizona State, money line, 3 unit. Arizona State, we're also taking the points. Both of those are 3 units. NBA, Indiana money line, taking a 2 unit. Brooklyn money line, 2 unit. Memphis, 2.5 for laying, 2 unit. And Houston, laying 2.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We just gave 13 picks. 13 picks, nobody's doing that. And we're going to be winners today. All right? Please do me a favor, like, subscribe, and share this page. You're only going to help me, and you're going to help yourself, and you're going to help others. We're going to make some money. We're going to make money today. I appreciate you guys coming by and spending time at the bar.